welcome you to Geo Virtual Learning YouTube channel. Myself Dr. Surjodapal, Assistant Professor, University of North Bengal. In this video, I will discuss about thematic mapping, which is specially as a part of Geography PG practical paper. In thematic mapping, there are some methods of measuring on different aspects such as agricultural efficiency, crop combination, location quotient, and coefficient of geographical association. Today I will discuss how to calculate the agricultural efficiency for any region. What is agricultural efficiency? How we can define it? The term agricultural efficiency is used to connote the degree to which the land is put to best utilization. Agricultural efficiency is the combined interplay of variety of factors such as size of holding, land ownership, type of farm market structure, and techno-organizational structure such as crop rotation, cropping pattern, irrigation, fertilizer, and mechanization. So let's try with an example. Here I already put a question, that is, calculate the agricultural efficiency for different blocks of Bakura Sadar subdivision following SS Batias method. So the data given here in the table, you can see that there are 8 blocks of Bakura Sadar subdivision comprising the gross cropped area of different prominent crops such as paddy, wheat, jute, potato, and mustard, and blockwise their production. The area given here in hectare and production in ton, that is 1000 kg. How we can measure the agricultural efficiency of any region following SS Batias method? For this we have to know the formula for the same. Formula for agricultural efficiency is EI equals to summation IIJ into CIJ divided by summation CIJ. How to find out the IIJ? So IIJ can be find out YIJ divided by YI and the result expressed as percentage. So in this formula, EI equals to agricultural efficiency, YI, that is yield rate or productivity, and you can find out the yield rate by the formula, that is production divided by area. So YIJ is the yield rate of the individual crop of any block, whereas YI is the average yield rate of any particular crop for the entire region. So therefore IIJ, it is actually the ratio between YIJ and YI, and the result expressed as a percentage, and CIJ is the percentage of gross cropped area of individual crop for any block. So when you identify the or calculate the IIJ, that is YIJ divided by CIJ and CIJ, you can find out the agricultural efficiency. So let us find out the CIJ. How to calculate the CIJ? The gross cropped area is already given in the question. You have to find out the CIJ, that is the blockwise area in percentage for all the crops. That will give the result of CIJ altogether 100%. So these are the gross cropped area of different crops, and you have to find out the CIJ for individual crop. So in case of Bakura block, the CIJ means area in percentage for individual crop. So that is, in case of paddy, the CIJ it is 94.74, wheat is 2.87, jute is 0 because there is no gross crop area for jute, potato is 1.35, mustard is 1.04. So altogether the summation of Cij will be 100. So in this way you will calculate easily the value of Cij for all the blocks. So you see, I have already calculated the value of Cij for all the blocks, and after calculating the Cij you have to calculate the value of Yij and Yi. Yij and Yi is necessary for calculation or find out the value of Iij. I have calculated the Yij, that is yield rate. I have already told you that how to find out the yield rate, that is production divided by area. That is in case of Bakru 1 block, the Yij for paddy it is 2144.23, for wheat it is 1984.13, jute is obviously 0, potato is 13878.38, mustard is 508.77. So in this way you have to calculate the Yij for all the blocks. So see, the Yij for all the crops for all the blocks is already calculated here. Now how can we find out the value of Yi? That is very simple. You have to make an average. You have to make an average of the yield rate, that is Yij, for individual crop for the entire region. So in case of paddy, you have to make an average for all 8 blocks, and this gives the result for Yi. So you have to make an average for paddy, you have to make an average for wheat, you can make an average for jute, potato and mustard. So you see the value of Yi for individual crop for the entire region, for all the blocks. After calculating the value of Cij, Yij and Yi for all the blocks, you have to calculate the agricultural efficiency for each block. Let's do first for Bakura 1 block. The table shows that the agricultural efficiency of Bakura 1 block. So in the first row, write the name of the crops: paddy, wheat, jute, potato, mustard, and one column for total. And the first column represents the steps for agricultural efficiency. The steps of agricultural efficiency is Yij, then Yi, then Iij, then Cij. After find out the value of Iij and Cij, you have to multiply it, Iij into Cij. And for every crop, you have to find out the Iij into Cij. The summation of Iij and Cij gives the result of 12762.86. I have already told you the summation of Cij always will be 100. When you divide the summation of Iij and Cij with the summation of Cij, this will give the result of agricultural efficiency, that is 127.63. After applying this formula, that is summation Iij into Cij divided by summation Cij. So therefore the agricultural efficiency in Bakura 1 block is 127.63. In this way you have to calculate the agricultural efficiency for all the blocks. You see, the agricultural efficiency of Bakura 2 block After using this formula, the value of agricultural efficiency is 123.04. So, the agricultural efficiency in Bakura 2 block is 123.04. In case of Chatna block, the agricultural efficiency is 117.50. In case of Saltora block, the agricultural efficiency is 126.26. In case of Mejia block, the agricultural efficiency is 93.49. For Gangajal Ghati, the agricultural efficiency is 65.03. For Barjora block, the agricultural efficiency is 75.42. For Onda block, the agricultural efficiency is 72.89. So, after calculating the EI, that is agricultural efficiency for all the blocks, you have to make a table for the same. You see in this table, anyone can see the agricultural efficiency value for all the blocks at a glance. The highest value among all the blocks is 127.63, falls under Bakuru 1 block, and the lowest agricultural efficiency is 65.03 for Ganga Jal Ghati block. Lastly, you have to categorize the value of EI, value of agricultural efficiency for all the blocks into 3 groups according to their degree of agricultural efficiency. You see the highest value is 127.63, say it is 128, and the lowest value is 65.03, say 65. So, do the difference between these two, you get the result is 63. When you group into 3 categories, you will get the range of 21. So, this table shows that there are 3 categories regarding the degree of agricultural efficiency. One is low, number 2 is moderate, number 3 is high. So, lowest value of agricultural efficiency among all the blocks is 65, and the range of this agricultural efficiency is 21. So, in case of low degree of agricultural efficiency, the value for low category is 65 to 86. The value for moderate, the range for moderate category agricultural efficiency is 86 to 107, and for high category it is 107 to 128. Finally, you have to put the block name according to their agricultural efficiency value. So, when I put the value of agricultural efficiency of the different blocks, it gives the result that in the low agricultural efficiency category, there are 3 blocks between 65 to 86 agricultural efficiency. These 3 blocks are Gangajal Ghati, Barjora, Onda. And in case of moderate agricultural efficiency, the range is 86 to 107. Only 1 block falls under this category, that is Mejia. And in case of high agricultural efficiency, the range is 107 to 128. There are 4 blocks falls under this category, that are Bakuru 1, Bakura 2, Chatna and Saltora. So, using this table, you have to make a choropleth map of Bakura Sadar subdivision showing the level of agricultural efficiency of the different blocks of Bakura Sadar subdivision following SS Bhatia's methods, and write its interpretation on the basis of the result. So, in this video, I have discussed only about the agricultural efficiency, keeping in mind the time factor. In my next video, I will discuss about crop combination, location quotient, coefficient of geographical association step by step. Hope you can understand and do the practice at home. You can share the video and subscribe the channel for getting the next video when I upload the same. Thanks for watching. Welcome you